Mr. Beast just challenged IShowSpeed to race a cheetah. Speed's raced Olympians, but now Mr. Beast wants him to go wild. After Speed lost to gold medalist Noah Lyles, Mr. Beast tweeted, "Speed, if you ever want to race a cheetah, let me know." The cheetah already beat 2 cars in a Mr. Beast video. Only a Formula E car could outrun it. Speed's still touring Europe, but knowing him, he's not backing down from this. Can Speed outrun the fastest?
Why do you...
We got this? You needed this one for you, bro. Okay. You know what these are?
You know you like it, man.
We know you like it. I know you like it.
I know you like it.
It's the negro bubble. Try it out. Try it out. Try it out. Try it out. We got this.
All right. So the first video was a part of what was happening with his European tour. He was experiencing a lot of racism. It was a lot of disrespect and things like that. So before we get into the conversation, now I'm going to share with you the experience on the African tour. Just a second.
Right, then we can put it down. You can put the stick down.
Jamal!
Nagu! What's this?
Mango.
Mango?
Yes.
Oh, bala. All right.
Okay, so the topic of conversation today is IShowSpeed has definitely made people relook at what's real and what's propaganda. During his European tour, he was faced with love both places, but he endured a lot of racism as well in those different countries. But when he went to Africa, he was treated like a god everywhere. I mean, he had not one issue from everywhere he went in Africa. So let's conversate about it. First, I just want just your overall sentiments on it, Anton.
Sure. So I've been somewhat aware of IShowSpeed. I haven't been following his journey, but I know that he has a strong following himself. And what I have seen, it seems like he's generally a positive dude who is just interested in entertaining people, putting on a good show. That first clip, the European thing, is that, like you said, that's like normal, like for them to be getting up close to him like that? Is that what he's been experiencing? Because that ain't cool, first and foremost. But yeah, glad to see that, you know, Africa is welcoming him and his journey there. And I only think it helps, right? Like it helps show the world, because it's a huge audience. It shows the world the type of culture that is existing in these countries. And yeah, it's their loss if they misuse that opportunity.
Gotcha. Steve, what's your thoughts on it? Seeing one side where he's going to these European countries and he's experienced a lot of racism, and then he goes to the African countries and he's experiencing nothing but love. What's your overall sentiments on that situation?
And that's what I feel like would happen. You know, when you go into those other countries where they don't know, they really looking at him crazy because he's American in the first place, and he's in those countries. I believe he went to a lot of them that weren't, you know, on the African continent, where like he's going to Ethiopia and everything over there right now. You know, and I love that he's doing that. It's different when people can look at you on YouTube and streaming on Twitch, but when they can actually see you and put hands on you, that's a totally different everything. for everybody involved.
You know that's a good point, man. When you think about it, I actually had never thought about that part of it. That you know, just I already like the kid, but when you think about it from that perspective, the fact that he's international superstar, and unfortunately to the older people, hey, look, you know, if you don't know, it's okay. We don't know everybody, but for him to be such an enormous personality, popular wise, and a superstar streamer, that is a valid point, man. That this man is humble enough to go out and actually go and meet the people face to face, and I mean, he's not just meeting them; he's hands on.
And the thing is that he's a regular guy. He
Regular
was never a
guy.
superstar athlete or anything like that. He's a guy that just started streaming, and the people, you know, embraced him.
Facts. That's another interesting point that you bring that I gotta admit is a good point. He's a regular guy, like you said. He's not an NBA star, he's not an athlete, he's not a popular entertainer, he's not a political figure. He is literally just a young kid from the UK that loves gaming, and he got popular, but unlike most of them who tend to start associating themselves as the pro athletes and the entertainers, this guy just continues to show he's a regular Joe. Wow.
20, right? Like he's 20 years old?
Yeah, he's 21 years old, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's the golden part of it.
Yeah, man. Man, that's good you brought it up, Steve, because again, I had never thought about that perspective. Like, this guy he's a normal guy. And then he gets famous and he still acts like a normal guy.
That's it.
Hey, man, I want to go all over the world. I want to go here. I want to go. I'm talking about the man is in the trenches. He's going to nations that are having war issues and all kind of stuff. He ain't
handing out
tripping.
money to people on the streets everywhere he go.
Yeah.
You know, being humble enough to be out there hands on with those people, just blessing people all over. You know, hey, that go a long way. That's all.
Yeah, yep. Now, let me ask you this, Steve, and then we're gonna get back to Anton about this. Do you think this will help rid African Americans of the negative propaganda from the media that Africans don't like us or it's dangerous in Africa? Do you think this will help overall change our mindsets on that?
I believe I never had that mindset.
Yeah, but I'm saying not you, which I about,
but
you know,
that's why I'm
yeah.
stating it, because I have friends from over there, from Niger, from Ghana, and I know they say English is our first language, Reese.
Yeah.
They say we don't speak nothing else. It might be broken because we're from Africa, but that's our first language.
But outside the language, I'm just talking about as far as relations though.
But I'm just saying that
because they speak 1,000 languages.
Cultural barrier than it actually is.
Yeah.
That's
but what about the relations though? I'm asking specifically, what about the relations? Because they have 1,000 languages. That doesn't change anything.
It isn't the perspective that everybody has on Africa.
Gotcha.
It's going to show that it's a richer country than they actually perceive it to be everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's some good shit too, Steve. So Anton, same question. What's your answer? Do you think this will help us overall get rid of the misperception that we're sold by the media?
Yeah, I do. I think streamers like IShowSpeed or apps like TikTok, these things that take people and give them the ability to send or video or live stream from where they are anywhere in the world to people all over the world, just shows what's actually happening on the ground and doesn't go through that media filter. And so I do think that when people do this type of stuff where they go to these countries and on the streets. I briefly looked at his YouTube. He has like 7-hour videos where he's like on the streets in Africa, right? Like you see what's really happening, and that goes a long way to show people like, oh, we're really not that different. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Oh, look how nice the city looks. I thought it would be,
gotcha,
right? Like there's all these stereotypes out there. So yeah, I do.
Yeah, I would like to think that it will too. I can say I would have to break my answer down by demographics. I think that say like the 35 plus year olds, I think they're just stuck in their ways. I just think they have been it's been beat down into their membrane so hard they're not gonna let that convince them. Their mind's made up.
Damn, I'm 37. Damn.
Yeah, but they're not us though. They're not us. Just generally, but it's the truth. I just don't see it. Now the 35 and under, I think it will. I think it will because they want to see the world. Their mindsets, they're still moldable to a certain extent overall, and I personally have experience and knowledge of relations with Africa. My wife's Nigerian. So I actually I own a 3-bedroom flat in Owerri. That's in Nigeria. So that's about 3 hours from the capital. It's an hour from Lagos. So my wife's Nigerian. I own a 3-bedroom flat out there, man. I'm out there all the time. When I'm out there, it's usually a month or two at a time. I'm in there. I'm in the trenches. And let me tell you something. Man, them people treat us like gods. They love us to death. Look, everywhere you go is gonna be some haters. That's a given. But brother, man, if I tell y'all, man, bro, you gotta go. If you haven't went, you gotta go to an African country, kinfolk. And here's what's crazy about it, right? The propaganda, right? You will sit and see on the they have these safe zone numbers, right? Which tells you what countries are dangerous, or they have their advisory numbers, right? It's always the African countries, but it's never UK. They number one in the world for stabbings. It's never Albania, or it's never these European countries where they're number one or number two, number three in kidnapping, number one, number two in sex trafficking. The countries that are in the top 5 of all these major crimes, including drug cartels, kidnapping, grape. We're on YouTube, so I say grape. They're all European countries, but yet when it comes to the travel advisories, it's always the African countries that they're saying the most dangerous.
They want you to still want to go there.
Yeah,
that's like they're gonna put the ghetto out there and say where the black people stay. That's where the people getting robbed and stabbed at and everything. But in the white neighborhoods, they got the white collar crime. Everywhere something going on.
Yeah. So it's definitely media driven, man. And I urge everybody, man, they get a passport, you got to go to an African country. And all that old third world shit that they be trying to sell. Man, kinfolk, man, they got mansions that make some of these mansions out here look like shit. Do you hear me? It's money out there too. It's millionaires everywhere you go. In fact, Nigeria has the most millionaires and billionaires. There are more millionaires and billionaires than America.
Was one of the top ones in millionaires as well.
Yeah, but Nigeria number one. They got the most millionaires and billionaires in the world. You know what I'm saying? So they're in the top 5 for sure, but I think they either have the most millionaires or the most billionaires. It's one of the two. America is number one in one of them, and then Nigeria is number one in the other one. So I could be wrong, but it's either one though. Yeah, but now, man, I'm glad that he's exposing some realities to people, man, because they love us, man. Yeah, go ahead.
What you're saying is when the shit goes down here in the States, that's where you're going.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh, most definitely. Yes, most definitely. Hell yeah! I hope I'm there when the shit hit the fan. But in most cases, we'll probably be in the past. But I want to make sure my kids have something out there too for a rest haven, safe haven, definitely, because it's looking ugly right now. yeah, man.
All right. Got
Let
your
me ask you
real estate out
this:
there.
Have Anthony, have you been to an African country yet?
I have not. I have
Okay,
not.
so let me ask you this: if or when you go, which country would you like to visit first? Which one would you be interested in visiting first?
Yeah. It's a great question, and I
Yeah.
feel like I got to go with Nigeria. I just know more people who came from Nigeria. So it's like if I need
Yeah.
anybody to give me any guidance, I have a few references I could turn to. But I'm
Smart
also
man.
open to other suggestions.
Okay, gotcha. Steve, if or when you go to Africa, which country would you like to visit first?
It's kind of a split between Ghana and Ethiopia.
Okay, gotcha. That's what's up. Good choices, guys. Yeah, man, you'll love Nigeria for sure. Lagos is a listen to me, it's literally Lagos is Houston, Atlanta, Miami, and Los Angeles all in one.
Ooh.
There
Don't
you
tell
go.
me that. Don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that.
Hey, that boy
like
finna go
that?
apply for his passport tomorrow.
I mean,
Coach.
Yes, listen to me.
I need to look it up on TikTok.
Oh
And
yeah, I got you. I got your reference, man. And I got friends and family members that want to go out there whenever I'm out there. So they haven't been able to go yet. But like, if y'all want to plan it, just let me know. I'm always out there. So
when you fly, what do you fly? What's your airline?
I do Delta because it's a one way, bro. I'm really not a fan of layovers, but I am interested in experiencing an Emirate flight.
Ooh.
The international airlines are way better than the American airlines. But don't get me wrong, Delta's not bad. Delta's good. The international Delta's good, but in comparison to the international airlines, oh my God, Emirates and
They a whole lot more luxury.
oh yeah, like there's no bad seats on a Emirates plane. Every seat is good and you get high end treatment. So yeah, I want to experience at least once, but don't get it twisted. Delta flights to Nigeria, they nice.
Right.
Let's just say this.
Nigeria.
Yeah, it's a flying hotel. Yeah. Yeah, but Lagos
Houston,
is
Atlanta,
it.
Miami. All
Yeah,
over the place.
Houston. It's at New York, Houston, Atlanta. Damn, it's Houston, New York, Atlanta, Miami.
How
It's
you put
all
together
in
a
one.
melting pot like that?
Because here's why: it has a shore, it has the beach. It also their Nollywood is in Lagos, which is their Hollywood.
Right.
Then it if y'all ever wondered, if I don't know if y'all know this, Houston has the largest African community.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because Houston is literally has the climate of Africa. It has the climate of Lagos. If you're from Houston and you go to Lagos, you're like, damn it, I'm in Houston, but all the people look different. I swear to God, it's Houston. It's literally Houston, bro. The weather, Houston. Oh yeah. It's literally Houston, bro. Mm-hmm.
I've been to all of them. That's why I say that's a hell of a damn melting pot.
Yeah. And then there's over 25 million people. It's the most populated city in the world.
Yeah.
And it's the second largest city in the world. I don't know if y'all know this. Houston is the first largest city land-wise.
Yeah.
Then Jacksonville. No, then Nigeria, then Jacksonville. Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you mean like the amount of land of the city, how wide it is?
Yeah, land-wise, so square miles.
Square mileage, yes.
Yeah, square mileage, by land. Because Houston's so big, you could put a whole nother city in Houston.
You better believe it.
Yeah, my grandpa used to tell me that.
When I talk to people from the UK, I'll often pull up Houston and like, here's the UK, here's Houston. They're not that different. Like,
I believe it too. Yeah, I believe it too. Yeah, but yeah, man, y'all gotta go there, man. Like I said, I'm always in Nigeria. I'll be looking for some property soon in Lagos. And I don't know if y'all into investing, but if y'all into investing, start investing in Africa too, man, or African companies.